second grade families. Miss Leadhome here. I've got my Batman pajamas on. Do you have your jammies on? I hope so, because it's time for another bedtime story. In this bedtime story, there were a few words that were a little bit tricky, so I wanted to tell you what those words were before we got started. The first word is dawn. So dawn is when the sun comes up in the morning when we start our day. So if we are going to bed now and the sun is going down, do you think it's dawn? No, you're right. That's not dawn. That's actually called dusk. So dawn is when the sun comes up in the morning. Great. This is a tough one. You might have to chunk it. Crest, fallen. So crestfallen means that you're feeling kind of sad, depressed, you're defeated, you just want to give up because you can't do it. You're feeling like you just can't do it. Crestfallen. The next word is scarlet. So scarlet is a color. It's kind of like another word for red. Scarlet. Do you see A-R, car, R? An R-controlled vowel. Good job. The next word is duet. A duet is when two people make music together. So I might say, Miss Samuels and I are going to do a trombone duet. Good job. This word is envious. Envious means that you're jealous of something or you really want something that somebody else has. So I might say, ooh, I am envious of your chocolate cake. Let's go over those words one more time. Dawn, crestfallen, scarlet, duet, envious. Great job. So while we read today, I want you to try to find those words and go like this when you see them when I'm reading the book. Okay, here we go. This is called Igor, the bird who couldn't sing. Can you imagine being a bird who can't sing? It's kind of sad. Let's find out about Igor. Spring had come. After the long, quiet winter, the time of music had arrived at last. Igor was thrilled. He knew that spring was the season of songs. He couldn't wait to sing for the very first time in his life. How exciting. So, when the dawn chorus began, did you just hear that word? Did you hear the word dawn? Yeah. So do you think the sun is coming up or going down? Yeah, it's the morning. The sun is coming up. Great job. So when the dawn chorus began, Igor opened his beak wide and joined in. Look how beautiful it is. That was terrible, complained one bird. Who spoiled our music? Asked another. Igor, said a third one. He is completely out of tune. Oh, muttered Igor. I am? Igor went home and practiced. He used a metronome and a tuning fork. He did scales and etudes of all sorts. And after a week of hard work, Igor thought he had improved a great deal. I am so happy Igor didn't give up. If you want to get better at something, you have to, practice. Igor's being persistent. That's what I'm talking about. So he went back to his friends and sang in front of all of them. He's so brave. They fell out of the trees laughing. How do you think Igor feels right now? I would be sad too, maybe embarrassed, upset. Are those good friends to have? No, those are not good friends. Wonder what he'll do next. Perhaps I need some good music lessons, thought Igor. He went to see Madame Goose, who was a well-known teacher. No problem, said Madame Goose. Leave it to me. Singing is easy. Anybody can do it. Oh, I hope Igor can do it. Now, Mr. Igor, listen first and then sing after me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Keep the beat, Mr. Igor. Oh, not so fast, not so loud. Oh, please, Mr. Igor. How do you think it's going for Igor? No, doesn't sound so good. Uh-oh. But after a few lessons, Madame Goose started to sound like Igor. Mr. Igor, she said with a quaver in her voice, I have done all I can. I'm sorry. I have failed you. Not even Madame Goose can help Igor to sing. What will he do? Igor was crestfallen. Did you hear the word crestfallen? What do you think crestfallen means? Do you remember? If you don't remember, look at Igor. How does he look? Yeah. Igor is sad. Crestfallen means you're about to give up. You are defeated. You are upset. You're about to give up. Poor Igor. I have no talent, he said. I love music, but I am a bird who cannot sing. Oh, how I hate myself. And he decided to never, ever sing again for as long as he lived. Oh, poor Igor. Do you think he should give up and never even try again in his life? Do you think he will? Let's read to find out. I hope he doesn't give up. The problem was that wherever Igor went, there was always someone singing or enjoying music. That broke Igor's heart, and it left him envious. Did you hear the word envious? Do you remember what it means? Envious. Envious means you're jealous of something or you wish you had it. So if he's watching all these cats playing music, would he be jealous of them? Yeah, because remember, Igor wants to sing and dance too. Even the dogs are singing and dancing and having fun. I wonder if Igor will join them. Igor wanted to get away from it all, but it did not seem so easy. Look, he went in the field. Sheep are listening to music. He even went on vacation to the beach. And look, alligators playing music. Can't get away. He flew over penguins on an iceberg, and they're even playing music. Poor Igor. At last, several days later, he came across an empty plain. Igor decided to rest his wings on top of a rock. It was a quiet place. Only the winds whispered occasionally. Igor looked around. It's rather peaceful here, he thought to himself. So he collected some twigs and built a nest. Why do you think Igor chose to stay in this place? Yeah, it's quiet, and remember, he's feeling kind of envious, kind of sad that he can't sing. So he's trying to be somewhere where there's no music to remind him that he can't sing. One evening, while sitting in his nest, Igor saw a sunset. The whole sky glowed scarlet. Scarlet. Oh, another word. Scarlet, scarlet. What does scarlet mean? I think it meant a color. You could look at the picture to remind you. Yeah, scarlet means red. Look at that beautiful sky. It was so beautiful that Igor didn't know whether he should be happy or sad. Suddenly, he needed to sing. He looked around to make sure no one was around. And then he began. I'm so glad he decided to sing. Igor sang, and as he sang, he felt his music ripple and jolt the evening air. He felt happy, he felt free. And then the rock moved. How does a rock move if no one moves it? And the rock spoke. What wonderful music. It wasn't a rock, it was a giant bird. But I can't sing, said Igor, amazed. On the contrary, exclaimed the bird, your style is quite unique. It has woken me up from a very long sleep. For the first time in centuries, that's hundreds of years, I want to sing too. Please, may I join you? We'll sing a duet. Oh, the last word. Duet. What does duet mean again? Yeah, it's two people playing music together. Which two people are about to play music together? The two birds. Igor can sing after all. And that was what they did. Together they sang, filling the sky with their glorious sound. The music only stopped at daybreak. What's another word for daybreak? Do you remember? Starts with the D. Yeah, dawn. Dawn and daybreak mean the same thing. Good. Wasn't that marvelous? Said the giant bird. By the way, I'm Dodo. Who, may I ask, are you? I'm Igor, said Igor. Well, Igor, said Dodo, let's form a band. We'll go touring together. We'll play to the world. Come, what do you say? Yes, Dodo, let's do it, said Igor. And he smiled. How do you think Igor is feeling now? He finally found a friend, and he realized that he can do what? Yeah, he can sing. Do you think Dodo is a better friend than those birds that fell out of the tree laughing at Igor? Who would you rather be friends with? Me too. Those weren't good friends. Good friends don't make you feel bad. Dodo, he's on his side. He's encouraging him to do his best. And that's the end. I loved that book, and I don't know about you, but I am so happy that Igor realized that he could sing. What if he had given up and he never tried to sing again? Would he have realized that he could do it? Can you think of a time that you tried something and it didn't work, but then you tried again? Yeah. So you should never, ever, ever give up. Yes, excellent. So for your exit ticket today, I would like for you to choose one of these vocabulary words and write it into a sentence. If you are feeling like you want a challenge, you want your brain to work hard and get even smarter, you could do more than one. You could do all 5. I would love it, but choose at least one. Remember, the words are crestfallen, envious, oh dear, scarlet, oh goodness, duet, every other one, and dawn. Good. Choose one and write it in a sentence. You can text it to me, email me, put it in the comments, call me on the phone and tell it to me. I want to hear your sentences. I hope that you sleep well, you enjoyed your bedtime story, and I will see you soon. Love you lots. Bye.